YouTube, what is up? It is your boy Duke, back here from Sportsgamerz.com. And today's college football 25 video, I'm going to teach you how you can bomb the defense over the top for easy, free one-play touchdowns. Now, this play and route combo I'm about to show you guys will work against any zone. I'll show you how to do it against cover 3, cover 4, even cover 2, but it also works against match coverage. So a lot of people on this game will try to play like a cover 4 quarters match. It's going to work against that too. Now, we're going to look at this Oklahoma State offensive playbook. It has the gun bunch HP strong. Now, this formation is extremely good, and the way we're going to utilize it, you're going to want to have your fastest receiver as the outside right receiver in the bunch formation. So whoever your fastest receiver is, that's all you need. You don't need any abilities, although I will tell you guys, takeoff is a really good receiver ability. So if you have takeoff, that is nice. It's not necessary, though. The play we're going to look at is drive. Again, drive, Oklahoma State offensive playbook. As first, I'm going to show you how to beat cover 3. Then we'll get into cover 4, cover 2, match, some other defenses as well. We're going to show you guys how truly deadly this play is. Before I do that, I do want to remind you guys that I do free daily college football 25 videos on this channel, tips and gameplays. And I'm going to drop videos from Madden 25 once it comes out as well. So if you enjoy this content, man, make sure you smash that like button and comment on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let's get it. Y'all know the vibes. So, straight up cover 3 right here. Cover 3 base defense, very common defense you see online. It's one of the main defenses. A lot of the more intermediate players will try to play. So with this play, you'll see by default we have a post, a drag, and the tight end's kind of like on a little in route over the middle of the field, right? Now that's our bunch. Then we have a crooked streak, really, by the lone receiver on the left. Now this formation, guys, by default, it has 4 offensive targets on one side of the field. The running back, the tight end, the 2 receivers on the right. What that means is the rule of 4, basically it's going to cancel out match. So we'll get into that later. You don't really have to worry about match because it essentially makes match zone drop. So all that said, you want to make sure to have your bunch lined up on the wide side of the field when running this play. So like here, we're lined up closer to the left hash. That means the right side of the field is the wide side. That's where our bunch is. Now default setup, we're going to run here. And I will show you guys there are some alternative setups we're going to use against different coverage looks. We'll get into that later. But for now, all I'm going to do is streak the slot receiver. Love it, just as I do there. Drag my tight end and put my outside receiver that's by himself on a comeback route. So those hot routes, it's going to look just like this. Now, we do have the running back blocking, so we can use him if we need to in protection against the blitz. What you're going to notice here is against basic zone drop cover 3, cover 4s, which we'll get into in a second as well, you're going to see that essentially what happens is the streak pulls the deep zone by the safety, and then the comeback route pulls the outside deep zone by the corner on the left, and the post is going to run free. Now, we do have the drag over the short middle in case maybe they hit us with a blitz, but really more than anything, I use that to distract the user. Another thing I like to do here, as you see the post is up for a one-play touchdown, is streak the running back out of the backfield. So or even wheel him, streak, wheel, whatever. I just like a route out of the backfield because, again, I'm just trying to have little quick dump-off routes out of the backfield. And again, these are routes that the user is going to have to pay attention to, draw his attention, and then you're able to just hit this bomb up over the top. Really, really easy, just like that. As you guys see, easy. That's cover 3. What about cover 4? So cover 4 is very similar to cover 3, and we're talking about a cover 4 drop zone. I'll get into cover 4 match soon. But basically with cover 4, you have just an additional deep zone by the safety, and that's going to be on the left side of the field. If you want to get better at college football 25 and win more games, check out my college football VIP membership on Sportsgamerz.com. Put the link to order in the comments and the description. You will get access to all the content I release for college football all year long, including the best offense in the game, the best defense in the game, my secret A-gap blitzes, my rollout glitch, my run defense, and my pass defense, and much more. Let's dominate together, boys. So we're going to use the exact same setup: streak, drag, comeback, and yes, you can send the running back out of the backfield on you if you want. Maybe even want to Texas him. You have options. I'm just going to block him here for the purpose of this. So we're going to watch this again. You'll see the post just clears out. Bam, easy throw, and big play over the top, if not a touchdown. Now against cover 4, even though we're able to get this big play, it takes a little bit. I want to let this develop a little bit longer than I did against cover 3, because now I have the safety on the left side of the screen. So honestly, I probably should have waited to throw this even a split second longer so I could have racked this and ran around the safety for a touchdown. I mean, as is though, I mean, I got a huge play, got down inside the 10, so we'll take it. But ideally, you wait a split second longer to throw that, so you're able to score there and not be, at the somewhere between the 5 to 10 like I ended up. Now, that's cover 3 and cover 4 zone drop. What about cover 4 match? So cover 4 quarters and cover 4 palms, those types of defenses are considered match. They're different than cover 4 drop because basically with match, it's almost like, picture if you play basketball, matchup zone in basketball. So football terms, it's almost like delayed man coverage. They are supposed to match onto receiver into man once the play has begun. However, as I mentioned earlier, there is 4 offensive players on one side of the field here that are targets, right? They're eligible. The running back, tight end, 2 receivers. What that means is match rules are not going to activate. So this is basically just going to turn into another cover 4 zone drop. So because we don't get true matching principles here, again, you guys can see this is basically the same thing, cover 4 zone drop. You're able to hit this big play over top. Again, I probably should have waited a split second longer to throw it. I just didn't really have the time in the pocket there, so we had to settle for the big play. Now, I want to focus on cover, like 3 deep and, cover 3 and then cover 4 with the quarters. What about cover 2? Because that's a bit different. So cover 2 is going to be 2 deep zones, 2 deep halves split, to the sidelines, right? How can we split the safeties with this post? So I'm going to use a slightly different route combo for 2 deep coverages, like even a cover 2 man or cover 2 zones, it's kind of the same concept. But any sort of 2 deep zone, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the lone receiver on a corner route. A corner route, as you guys can see, is to the right on the left. I'm sorry, to the left on the right stick. That's the corner out hot route. You'll see that it puts Thomas on, really it's a C route, but they refer to it as a corner route for the hot route. That's going to pull that left safety. Now, for the right safety, I actually want to put the slot receiver on the corner route to pull him. And then I'm going to put the tight end. I'll put the tight end on a drag. You can do whatever else you need to. But essentially with this, what I want to do is I want to route stem the post route up about 2 to 3 notches. So I'm going to hit hot route, which is triangle Y. The icon of the outside right bunch receiver because he's on the post. That's circle for me. Then I'm going to hold down the route stem, the custom stem button when you see the menu pop up. That's either L1 or LB. I hold it down and then I press up on the up on the left analog stick to basically push that post up a good 3 times. So what's going to end up happening by me route stemming this post up like 3 clicks is essentially the corner route and the C route to the receivers are going to spread the safeties out wider, further to the sideline. That means by the time I'm leading the post as it cuts, breaks to the middle, the safeties are so wide I can freeform this pass, and I'll show you guys how to freeform it up for an easy one-play touchdown. So watch this. Again, bam, and I'm freeforming this up, and I'm able to get I didn't really get the best rack animation right there, so let me do that again. That was basically what I wanted. I just didn't get the best animation, and honestly, I led that a little bit too far to the left. You want to really freeform it up. Just directly up. So let me do this again. So I'm going to corner the slot, C route the outside left receiver, drag the tight end, then route stem the post. 1, 2, 3 clicks. So let's check this out. Right as it starts to cut up, there we go. That's a better pass lead, and I'm going to be able to rack this for a 1-play touchdown. So you guys can see that linebacker actually tried to latch on and match to the post. It just doesn't matter if you have a fast receiver. So look, the C route, he spreads the left safety. And then the corner spreads the right safety. So at this point, we're breaking the route of the post up. I'm freeforming. To freeform, you hold down L2 or LT while you're passing the ball, and you have to be on placement and accuracy for your passing settings, which I'll show you in a second. And you're going to lead it directly up and a little bit to the left. And instead of it leading it all the way to the sideline, you lead it a little bit more upfield, just like this, so we can rack it and score, get away from that safety. So let me show you guys what I mean if you're unaware into your settings. And for passing type, you just got to be on placement and accuracy. I use small pass lead increase with reticle speed of 7 to get these easy bombs. So like I said, this concept I just showed you against cover 2 works the same way against cover 2 man. All you need is a fast receiver that will win on his post. But when you spread out the safeties in any 2 deep like this, you're going to be able to bomb it just the same way. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Smash that like button. I'm out.